All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Dance Code Tutorials. Let's now get into it. We're going to be analyzing, as usual, see what happened yesterday, where we got it wrong on some assets, where we made some money, and then we make a new plan where we got it wrong, where we made an entry and it went against us, and where we actually analyzed and market went another way. All right, so today is our last day on the analysis. I want to say welcome to everyone joining us. Welcome everyone joining us here on this channel. This is Dan. This is Dunk Squad Tutorials. I mean Dunk Squad Traders Hub. Sorry about that. That was another channel I used to have. So yeah, we're trading synthetic indices. Welcome on our live stream here. Let's trade together. Let's analyze together these assets. Kindly, you can just share. You can just share to your friends and to your group, those who love trading, and let them join. It's a free platform. Everyone can join. Everyone can join. So as you call them on, as you share as you share to them, I'll be waiting. Let me start with crash 500. All right, so crash 500, just put it there. Crash 500. So what happened actually yesterday? So yesterday, what we saw, of course, we had this analysis. We saw that it had started to form a channel. It had started to form a channel going where? Going below. But to my surprise, I'm just now seeing as if from what I see from this low that happened later on, it actually showed us it wasn't a channel. So this low happened after we had analyzed yesterday this low here, and then after that you can see that this was a falling wedge. We had this according like that, and that was a clear channel. But then from what we see, what market actually later did, this was a wedge. So one would have been surprised, why are we seeing a breakout, yet this is supposed to be a channel, meaning we're supposed to be continuing with the previous trend. This, when it became a falling wedge, this shifted from continuing the previous trend to reversing it actually. So, and we can see from this very level, we reversed to come to this order block. This is, let me just use H4. Let me just use H4. I don't know. Okay, H1 is better. We just use. It came to that order block. It came back to that order block. Now, on H4, we can still see that somehow sellers still have momentum, though they still have a say in the sales according to CCI, though we see there's a low momentum for the sales, and we saw that even we can see that even on the current candle that is happening, that is about to close. We had a fair value gap there. Price came and mitigated that fair value gap on this very candle that we are on. So it's clearly showing you that sales are really not going to manage to take it, because we know that on the daily we are supposed to be buying. That's for sure on the daily. Although the anticipation was to first come to grab this liquidity down below. But before we can actually still stick to that analysis, let's check out now if actually these tails or these wicks that we have here, if they actually went into the discount. Alright, so we are going to use this as our low that gave us that high, and then we use our Fibonacci. We use our Fib there. We understand if we are actually, somehow these 2 weeks, or call them whichever you want, the wicks down below here, you can see that they went below the 50% mark. At first we had not touched the 50% and we had not gone below it, and you all know that how we do this is that everything that is below 50 is discount. Everything that is below 50 is our discount level, meaning we normally look for buys in the discount. But right here, in fact it even touched, let me delete this, according to daily, if I'm seeing properly, it may have touched that order block there, and hence that reversal. Looking at that, and I go to H4, let me just zoom in so that you guys can see that. Are you seeing that that is a fair value gap there on daily there, and this price came to it, mitigated that order, that fair value gap, and now we can see what happened later. The buys gained momentum and broke out of that falling wedge, and that's where we are currently. So this, I can delete this now, erase it anymore. So that is a confirmation of why we saw the buys, because price came to that fair value gap, which is found in the discount, and right now we just have to look for the buys, because daily we are buying, so we are going to be looking for buys. How are we going to look for buys? I can only look for buys once I see price. Now, for me to be sure and to be not risking, once price breaks this level, that order block on H1, that's where I'll be looking for my buy opportunities. But as of now, I want to just hold on, because it may retrace, and once more it may make another retracement again, so I have to be cautious with this trade right now. Some people, I think you're saying, why do we take all this long to get a trade? You have to be patient to get something that actually is not going to you have to be patient to get something that will actually not be risking, you will not be risking your money. You have to take time these things to come to pass. The plan that you have, the entry that you always think of, that you know here will not be risking, you have to be patient. So trading is about patience. If you are not patient, my dear, you are still blowing accounts. And I don't say that just to make you feel bad, but that's the truth. That's a fact. That's a fact. If you're not patient in trading, I'm sorry, but you're still blowing accounts. All right. So let's now jump to another asset. But before we do that, I want to make some shout outs to the people that are already on the call. Okay. So here I see Felix. Good morning, Felix. And I'm seeing there. I'm seeing there another person here. I'm seeing Henry. Good morning. Oh, Eunice. Sorry. You use the account with the names of Henry. I normally call you Henry. Good morning, Eunice. And then the one who's using upper room, that should be Yasin, I think. All right. Good morning, everyone. So let's now get into boom 1,000. Boom 1,000. Boom 1,000. Boom 1,000. All right. So this is boom 1,000. Oh, sorry, I haven't changed it. This is boom 1,000. It's happening. I mean, it came to our TP. It came to our TP yesterday. I don't know if anyone made an entry actually. I don't know. I'm not sure if anyone made an entry on that boom. It came to the level that we had anticipated to come to. So now, and that level was our, let me see, I think I made an entry. Yeah, I made an entry from that level there, and I failed to close because I was using a phone. I had no setup here, so I had already brought my SLs into profit, so it took my SL out here and I was out of the trade. But you can see that exactly how we had anticipated our TP is actually where we were supposed to take our TP, and immediately after doing that we saw the reversal happen. We saw that reversal, that candle there, then later on the buys started today. Right now the current candle, H4 candle, is currently a buy. On H1 we can see that CCI confirms the buy, but even on H4 CCI confirms it. But do we just enter like that? Let's look on the left. I think we can, because previously we never got a retest. Looking from the left here, we never got a retest. There. It was a fair value gap that it reacted back to this fair value gap here. So I would think it may do the same thing. So at 11 I would actually look for my entries. In fact, this is the time to look for my entries according to H1, and I'll try. Remember, this is buying boom 1,000, so you want to use the minimum lot size according to your account, and again you want to be cautious. This on H1 I have that double bottom, and this was sort of a retest. I don't know if you guys can see that on H1. This is my double bottom down below. I have my neckline there. And this candle was sort of a retest candle. and the current, we can see it is a buy, and it is, all of them are above my 10 MA. That's why I want to make my entry here. But before I do that, there's another level there, some level that can be significant there. So I believe if we reach that level there, then we'll be actually even good to go on H4. So let me wait some more. I wanted to enter from here, but I know this asset. Anything wrong, it may just come. If there's a big spike in Boom 1000 with a height like this, a big spike like with a height like this, and it finds your stop loss around here, and it finds your stop loss probably around here, my dear, you're almost crying. You'll be, if you don't borrow the account, if it doesn't borrow your account, then you'll be knowing you've lost some good money there, because this doesn't play around. When it makes a spike like that, there's a problem. There's a problem. Remember, the spike we're talking about is when it is selling, but now when you are buying, we are good. We are good. It will respect. It will respect our stop losses. So, should we make an entry on H1 now? I'm putting the questions, and I want you to support your answer. Let the charts have the answers now. Should we, what are you saying? Should we go with H1 analysis and actually go for a buy now, or we wait? We wait for H4. Okay. I want also you guys to support your answers in the charts below there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to be waiting for those comments, because I need to know what you guys are thinking. If we should actually be doing what? If we should actually be entering right now, or we wait for H4 entry. I've seen another comment here saying, oh, good morning, Rona. Felix says, kindly repeat the question, was a bit taken off. I was saying, should we enter on H1 right now, just the way I've showed you, or should we enter at H4 just above this level here, above that level? On H4, we'll be waiting for that level to be broken out and enter. But on H1, we can currently see that the retest candle and our current candle, they are both above our 10 MA, which is a good thing. And also CCI is showing that we are oversold down below. But this is H1, and you know that H1 sometimes is a snitch. But I don't want to give you that view. I want to hear from you what you think. So let me hear from you, Felix. Alright, so some people, I think they are not going to say something, so I'll just continue. To me, I think I'll be waiting for H4. I'll be waiting for H4, and then once that happens, then it gives me a good entry. Then it will be my good entry there. If it gives me a breakout on H4 there, then I'll have a clean breakout. I'll have a clean trade, because this I don't want to risk right now where it is, because something may happen. Felix says, depending on one's account balance and risk appetite. Okay, yeah, that is a good comment. But I would rather we wait like an hour or two into this coming H4. Yeah. By the way, if it has good momentum, yeah, we will see a breakout probably the next hour or two or three, whichever it is, and then yeah. But right now, some people who love trading in H1 and M15 would take that advantage there over buy. Why would they take it? Let me show you reasons why they would take it. This is M15. That's a breakout there. This is M15. That's a breakout on the falling wedge. Are you seeing that? And this is sort of a retest after breakout on on M15, and using price action and smart money, you can see this is a return to that fair value gap to mitigate it. And more so, if I was to use Fibonacci, you can see why this trade would be valid. It touched the 50%, but if you are to be keen on that, you could see that it's sort of just touched it. It didn't actually go below. It didn't go below. So it's also, this 50% is also our retracement level. Although we'll be looking for, we normally wait for price when it is in what? When it is in discount. So on this just because Fibonacci is not showing me that, that would be something that I can wait for. Just price to first come into the discount. So it hasn't really. It reached 50% of that fair value gap, but it did not actually go below the 50. So it would be my concern here to just wait. But the rest of these things are showing a buy. The rest, rising, the falling wedge, the retest back to after breakout there, all is clear. But now, my one thing that I normally want and I normally look for is to buy when price is in discount. But right now it did go to the discount. It actually touched only the 50%. It never went for the discount. You can see it. You can see, if you go to M5, it's where you find that it just, and I don't want that. I want something I can actually confirm on M15 or H1 that it actually went into discount. So until I find something like that, I'm not entering this kind of trade right now, because it may give me another candle down below. Once it goes into my discount like this, I have my entry. I will have my entry. No questions asked, nothing. Until price comes into discount, I will have my entries immediately. All right, so now I want to leave that at that. This is boom 1000, and now I can delete all that. Now we know that that's a falling wedge on H1 and H4, and M15, clear falling wedge. So we had a breakout, a retest, or a return to the breakup block, or a retest candle after breakout, and currently we are above our 10 MA, but not a good point to buy from. To me, I wait for price to come to discount. By now, I believe you, all of you guys, you know what we mean by discount. Okay, Eunice says would wait for H4, but yes, depending on your account. All right, all is well, all is well. Now let's jump to another asset. Let's jump to another asset. It's going to be, this is going to be what? This is going to be volatility 10. So volatility 10, yesterday I had placed my buy limits. And I forgot to put stop losses because I wasn't on the charts. They were activated but and even exceeded, went all the way to that bottom. Sorry, this is just remove it. This is what? This is volatility 10. Volatility 10 1s. So I missed. It's only that it was not that volatile, and it was coming to my other point of interest. That's why I've not closed my profits, my losses, but rather I had to make another entry because now I know it came to my point of interest that I was waiting for there. Now I am in the buys. And probably it will come to this level, probably. But now, before we can actually be sure if it is going to come to that, let's reanalyze. Daily, a buy is clear. Weekly, a sell is clear. And how are we going to sell more? We touched that order block, then came back with that engulfing weekly candle, and that week hasn't closed yet. This is the week that we are in, and today is a Friday, so it's Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So we started on around here. So we started around this level here. That's where we started the week from. Selling, and the week hasn't closed still, and we are sort of still selling. But from what I see here, look at all these weeks. That is big rejection. You want to now read what is about to happen. You look at these rejections down below. All these are showing you that sales want something also. So this breakout here was a fake breakout, and it caused me floating losses right now. But I'm not minding about that currently, because now it is clear that it wanted to come for this. I thought it was done when it touched it here, just there, but it wasn't. It actually had to come back again the third time. First, second, third time touching this level. So one may say we sort of have a triple bottom. But now, me that I don't, you know me, I don't normally want to wait. I had to make my entries before the meeting started, actually, before this session started. So I made my entries there. I should put my stop losses now just below there, so that I'm not risking again more than what I can afford. Alright, so my first TP, look at that. I had my first TP there, but look at the margin, how it missed it. just below there. This came just above and it failed by just an inch or two, just there. Look at that, and went down below. So my TP1 was missed, then it came down. But now, right now, if it goes ahead and breaks this level again, it's going to go for the second TP. It's going to go for the second TP. And once it goes for the second TP, then we will have enough momentum for the weekly to continue its sales. But now this level is already mitigated. So probably if it goes ahead and goes beyond this, I mean if it comes again to this, then I'll be actually now waiting for a confirmation for the buys to continue to that fair value gap on weekly, because that's a liquidity that it left back. And the anticipation, those who have been with us on this move of analyzing, you remember we had anticipated that we have two levels: retracement from there and also retracement from there to continue selling according to weekly. But so far we've seen one happen on this level, because this week you can see it touched there. So I will take this out for now. It may be valid, but we have to wait until we see how the day goes, because the daily should be buying from the data we have on CCI. All right, now I want to leave all this out, remove all this, and now I wait. For what will actually happen. Let me go to H1 and I see, okay, price is now above 10 MA. Let's go to M15. M15, what do we have? M15, what do we have? Okay, we have a double bottom down below there on M15, and we are now heading to make a new higher high. We're going to make a new higher high. We have a low here, we are looking for a high. So as we make a high, we'll probably make a retracement back down below, and that means you guys may be having an entry once it makes that retracement after making a higher high on M15. So anyone who wants to follow, who is a lover of V10, please wait for something like this: high, then retracement to make a new lower low, probably here or probably down below, whichever way it chooses, but it's going to be probably around here. And then once you have that, then you make your entries on that level there when it finishes to retrace on M15. Now this analysis I'm making is on M15, so you want to make your entry after it has finished to make a new lower low according to M15, please, according to M15. So if you have that right, then you have clean entry, you have a risk-free, a tight stop loss. Your stop loss will be just very small, and you make a good clean entry to take you all the way. You can have your first TP there, second TP up there, and then our third TP all the way above there. Yeah, I think that's it for now. Let me just leave it in M15 so that we can be clear whenever it happens. All right, in a matter of now that we're talking of that, I want to do this now. So as you guys remember, I told you about analyzing BTC. just we're going to be doing it we're going to be doing it together very soon. So we'll be analyzing BTC every Tuesday. I don't know what happened to this now. Okay, I will sort it out. I will sort it out. Let me check here. Yeah, we'll be doing what? We'll be analyzing BTC starting with today. Starting with today, we're going to be analyzing BTC. 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 So from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. So you guys be ready once we do that, so that you'll be those who love BTC, trading BTC, will be doing that from 1 to 2 p.m. Strictly 1 hour. All right, so now let's jump to V75. 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 So V75, what happened? Let's check it out. Let's check out what actually happened. So as of course we knew that it will give us a breakout. We knew that because that is a rising sort of expanding wedge. The retest is there. The retest is there. The retest is there, and you can see we already, for us who are in a long-term buy, we entered when? Let's see, where did we enter from? We entered from that level. Was it last week even? I don't remember, but we entered from that level. A buy, two levels, two entries, one there, another one there. Currently one is in profits, the other one is in floating losses. But yesterday it gave us that. Yes, yesterday it gave us that. It broke out as it was the way we had anticipated that it will break out. But now it gave us some more points that we can use. So I want us to check them out before I can remove these. Now we have something like that, and then something like this. So which one is it going to be? I can delete, these ones I can delete them now because this point is closed, so I can delete these. Now we have that. So if we have that, it's a clear falling wedge. But first it gave us that fake breakout there at first. Gave us that fake breakout, then came back right inside. It is gaining momentum. Slowly by slowly it is gaining momentum. So once it is done gaining momentum, then we'll see this. We'll see this and also this. All these will be the TP levels. So we'll see the breakout to take us there, then probably a short retest, then later on another. And this one you can see it will be taking you to this fair value gap. This one here, it will be taking you to that fair value gap where we anticipate a we anticipate it's going to be our point of interest there. So probably we'll anticipate some consolidation or even some retracement, then later on continue into the buys all the way to that level up there. So we need to wait. Right here, the reason why I have this, you guys remember yesterday what we said. I want to first, I can edit this actually now. Even this, now we know. So yesterday we saw that because of the Fibonacci, and now you can clearly see that price went into came down to our discount level, but it's not yet there properly the way we want. We want it to come back to this order block, so we may see this continue. We may see this continue, this price thing going up and down until it goes probably, yeah, in a better percentage in the discount. Then we have our entry. We may see it, but we may even not, depending on the momentum of the buyers in this asset, So that's it for V75. So anyone who is looking for entries, it's better you wait for this thing to break out, the price to break out, and now once it breaks out, it's going to exceed this previous level here. It's going, and you want to make your entries probably when it comes to this fair value gap. When it comes to this fair value gap. All right, that is our V10. I mean V75. Now we head to which one? I see Eunice is asking what we concluded. We'll get back to that later. Now we go to V50. V50. So V50, we were in a buy. I actually made money yesterday on this asset. Those who remember, I told you our first TP was there and it was hit. You can see clearly there. This TP was hit, and from here to there, you can't imagine that was $20, just using the minimum lot size of 4. So that was $20. Now after that hitting the first TP, it went down. It formed my other positions on that level there, on this level here, and it took me out with more profits. I think each was in $7. So yeah, that's how it went on this. So right now we can see it was a pullback to this level, so call it a breaker block. So it came back to the breaker block on H4 there. So currently we can see buyers are still struggling to get back in, but from what we can see, if we were using price action, the buy is on slowly, though with low momentum, because we know that daily we are supposed to be selling, and we are only looking for a lower high. It's what we are looking for here. Once it finishes to create a lower high, then a drop into sales will be happening, because we know that it's what it is doing. A lower low, lower high, lower low. Now we are looking for a lower high around that level, probably on that fair value gap, or it may stop from that very low there that I put as our first TP there. It may stop from there and start to get down. So for now, I want you to just wait for it to give us sell signals. Wait for it to finish creating a lower high, and then we take advantage of that. to sell it all the way down below, all the way down below here. It's going to come to make a new low either here on this order block, or probably here, or probably here. So we will wait for that to actually be to actually happen, but for us will be in sales and we drag it all the way down. All right, that is V50. Now I want to change to go to jump 25, jump 25, jump 25. So jump 25, jump 25, we've been seeing it. Even now we see that it's not clear. It's not clear at all. Jump 25. Its movement is that kind of movement that you don't want to. Oh, right now it is clear. Yeah, right now it is clear. So H4, we're looking for a retracement. Only that. We're looking for a retracement, and let me show you how we're going to do that and make our clean money. We make our clean money. Let me actually go to M15, so I can edit this for now. Now we'll just go to M15, use our fib as usual. Now we wait for this retracement to come into this box here, to come into this box. As soon as it touches this box and it comes into this, we enter our buys. So our buy, if I had a pen or if I had a way of typing in MT5, in MT5 here, I would have typed here. I think it is this. Okay, our buys are here. So we'll be looking at that. I don't know if I've written that properly, but yeah, our buy opportunities will be in this box. This is the discount. How do you even move it around? Okay, so we'll be looking at that. But now, those who want to risk can make their entries for sales down below and take advantage of that. I don't want to go for that. Now let's really understand which one is going to be. Actually, from where we can see, we have an order block here. So probably you want to have your buy limits either here and just wait, or just wait for it. Don't put the buy limits, just wait for it until it starts to give you signals of buys, then you make an entry there. All right, so our buy opportunities are in that box. The problem with this, whenever you change, even these letters don't change. So let's stick to M15 where we'll be seeing this clear. Now I can delete my Fibonacci. I hope that is clear, and if you have a question, please pop it out. Pop it out in the comment section. So now we want to jump to boom 500, boom 500, boom 500, boom 500. Time is running. I don't know. Okay, boom 500. So boom 500. Looking at what it gave us yesterday, wait a minute. This is daily. We said, oh yes, yesterday we made money. Those who remember, how many made money on boom 500? Because I even gave you a signal in the chats in our WhatsApp group. How many made the money on boom 500? Did you guys make some money on Boom 500? Okay, I think you guys didn't, but yeah, we made some money. Um, this was our entry there. I had, those who remember, I had put my entries during the meeting, and the first stop loss was taken out there, but then I made other more entries down below after retesting back there, and that was our TP was hit. This was our TP, but it made this retracement before it hit my TP here. It made this retracement and took me out on my S cells that were already in profits. And after taking me out, you can see what happened later on. It came, hit the TP level, and immediately went into the buys. So this was a nice trade. Whoever took it, congrats on that. Okay, Eunice actually did take the trade. Congrats, Eunice, for that. Right now, as we can see, we are in a descending triangle. Why do I say that? This is why. That's a descending triangle there. And why do I say it is actually a clean descending triangle? We have our bottoms, we have our lows there. 1, 2, 3. And that will be the fourth. And yeah, so we are in a descending triangle, and we know what that means. That descending triangle being on a support above there, I mean on a resistance above there, it only gives you one thing. It only gives you one thing: sells. So right now we will be looking for sells, and these cells you can still, like now that it has touched that trend line above there, you can make your entries and still take your profits on this trend line down below here, but you can still wait for the breakout. You can still wait for the breakout, breakout, retest, then entry. As usual, you know the drill. You guys already know the drill, how we do this. So you can either wait for this, or you can keep, scratching it as you take your money. Your small money is here, down below here, meaning this very descending triangle. So I need to delete all this that is not making sense now, so that we can make clean. Our chart can be clean. Our chart can be clean. All this is now to be deleted. This no longer needed. This no longer needed. What is this? It's a weekly. It's a weekly. Oh, it's a weekly plan. Okay, let me just leave it. This no longer needed. This no longer needed. This no longer needed. What is this? Oh, that is not needed. Delete. Ha! I've deleted my weekly support. And this one doesn't make. This one doesn't undo. Alright, I'll get it another time. So that's what we are on currently. So this is what we'll be looking at. This is what we'll be looking at once it breaks out that level. Once it breaks out that level. Once it breaks out that level, then we will have our clean cells, because this is a descending triangle now. Descending triangles, those who don't know them, they're continuation patterns. But also they can be bilateral, because bilateral meaning they can either break either side sometimes, but whenever you find them on a resistance, you want to switch to cells. Bigger percentage, you switch to cells. when you find it on resistance. All right, now I want to leave this at that and now jump to, wow, time is rushing. Now we jump to jump 10. Let's go to jump 10. I thought I would analyze V25, but sorry, because of time, we are not going to analyze. Oh, I wrote boom instead of boom. Sorry. So this is jump 10. Jump 10. Because of time, I think it was Eunice who had requested we analyze V25, but because of time, I don't think we'll be able to. Let's now go to jump 10. So jump 10, we got a breakout. A breakout came in quicker than expected. So currently it's held up on that resistance level. So it's held up there. So now we can now we can wait. This is H4, so we can wait. There's a resistance there. In fact, I may draw it like this. Okay, that's a resistance level there. But wait, did it touch our 50%? Or did it go into discount? Let's look at that. Yeah, it came and just grabbed it little and then went ahead to the buys again. So it may be valid or it may come again down. So we just wait for it. Right here, we don't have any entries at all until something substantial happens. But of course, according to daily, you can see that we have a clean buy there. It's going to be a clean buy. Why? The retracement is done. This was a retracement, by the way, not this. This was a retracement. This was the one that we had at first. Then I don't know how I shifted to that. So this was what we had at first, which is a falling wedge, and breakout there happened. But now this is becoming a bit hectic for price to break through and make a new high there. So until we see a breakout, we have no entry for the buys. But according to daily, we are in for a long buy right here. But if it fails to make a high there, then you would anticipate a comeback for sales to actually break and make a new lower low. Because remember, we've been selling there, breakout, sell, breakout here, sell. Now this was sort of a retest to the breaker block there. So that's why I'm saying if it fails to break that level, then sales will come with enough momentum to break through and give us a new lower low down below. So this was a break of structure there and a return to break of structure. But then this return, we see that it failed to come down below to break. So that's why we are seeing sort of buys coming in. But if those buys don't break that level, then we are sorry about that. Then we are going to go for sales if these buys fail to break through that level there. All right, that is a jump 10 for us there. I have no entry there. I don't advise anyone to just tamper with it right now. Look at what it is doing in M15 and H1 there. All right, leave it at H4. Now let's do a recap of where we started from. So 10 crash 500, is it doing something we want? Not yet. We said we wait for that to actually come a bit below for us to make our entries, but it hasn't, so we wait for it. Boom 1000, it's actually still retesting, and we said we want it to come a bit lower, and it's actually doing that. So if it comes around this level there, then we have entries. We have entries for our buy. So the retracement is continuing down below. We want it to reach at least 50% of our, to go below our 50% of our Fibonacci, and then we can have an entry there. This is V10. So V10 is still coming against the entries there. So like I said, we may see this sort of retest back to that level there. So like I said, your entries should be aiming around this level, and you have a tight stop loss just around there. So wait, if it reaches here, you have your entries, or if it starts to give you buy signal, once it gives you buy signal, you make your entries. Because like I said, like I put my fib, that's what I showed you. I showed you that you want to anticipate price to come below, just below this 50, around this level. Yes, it should be around below 50 there. It should be around this level. Anything below here, then you have a buy. If it comes down below here, you make your entries for the buy. That's what we said. So those who are waiting for the buy, then you wait. But be cautious also to look at what is happening on this other. Yeah, H1 will be a buy, even H4. Yeah, so we wait for that. We wait for that retracement. If it happens, the better. If it doesn't, then you have no entry, because you don't want to make your buy entries in premium. It's very risky. It's very, very risky. V75 still in the falling wedge. V50, we said what did we say here? We wait for it to give us sales when it reaches either there or when it starts to reverse. So it's not clear currently. There's no entry at all, either for sales or buys. V jump 10, 25, we wait for price to come to this level, which is our discount level, and make our entries for the buys. Boom 500. Of course, like I said, you guys can make entries to sell it all the way to this bottom trend line, or wait for the breakout to have your sales clean. V10, jump 10, we are on that resistance, so we have no entry until we see a breakout or some bit more of sales to bring us to this level here below, which will be our level in discount. All right, I think that's it for today. That's it for today. I want to wish you guys a good day, but just a quick reminder that we are coming in for this later on. We are coming in for this at 1 p.m. So it's going to be episode number 3 of analyzing BTC. So we are coming in at 1 up to 2 for the BTC analysis. Those who love trading BTC or those who love trading crypto, and you realize that all these outer coins are affected by the price or by the movement of BTC price, then you want to also join. Or if you're not a fan, you can always get the link and share it with the ones that you know that are fans of crypto, and they trade BTC. We come in, we trade together, we analyze together. We're not going to trade, but those who want to trade, you can still make their entries, because we'll be looking at also that how to make the entries on BTC. Otherwise, let me wish you guys a good day, of trading. Good luck with whatever we've talked about. Hopefully you are going to increase on the money bag. See you guys for synthetic indices. We are coming back on Monday. For BTC, it's this afternoon at 1 p.m. we have around 1 hour and 15 minutes, 1 hour and 15 minutes left to come back again here for the BTC analysis. Have a good day, guys.